I'm going back to them. What are you talking about? No, we're not being Chiefs versus Chiefs. Trust. I'm being my boys. Yeah, I can hear you. You can hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, good. I'm glad you can. Because here comes the San Francisco 49ers up in this chat.
National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. We'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Dude, where'd you go?
Oh, you did, huh? Well, you gotta go piss? You want out? No, this fucking dong's sitting here. Right at the fucking door. Nobody can fucking open it. Hey, look, there's a cat.
Here's 1st and 10. For an opener, Purdy to throw. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
So Kittle comes in motion.
You think you know, but you don't.
A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerrero. He'll push ahead to the 21. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. They'll go play action with Purdy. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike, living into operating.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. He's going to run it.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That'll be caught. Juju Smith-Schuster. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical 3rd down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it'll lead to a 2nd and goal. A handoff to Pacheco. Powering forward. He's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. To the 45. Still going. And he is gone. 76.
First possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Catch made by Smith-Schuster. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. a run. It's Pacheco. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle. So, 1 quarter in the books in this rematch of Super Bowl 58. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. Mahomes. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Nick Bosa, the former All-Pro, in there for the sack.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Third and long for Mahomes. He's got a man. It's Smith-Schuster. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance,
nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. Oh, we try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. Well, the quarterback trying to find somebody open there, but that time, instead of finding his running back, it goes back the other way for a defensive score.
Mike, I think this is just one of those cases where the quarterback's just a little too casual with the throw. He kind of goes to his running back late on the check down. He never sees the defender until he's chasing him on his way for the touchdown.
Moody now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers will move out to a 14-7 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing now, Mahomes. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Patrick to throw. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Talanoa Hufanga had the coverage from the safety position and comes away with the breakup. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball, that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw is Mahomes. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
To throw on 1st down is Purdy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. On is Moody to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers will take a 21-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Smith-Schuster, the man in motion. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Up from the secondary, Diamador Lenore with the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing is Mahomes. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Mahomes. That is Leonard Floyd, the veteran who got to the quarterback. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Pacheco.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. Officially a 29-yard attempt. Moody's kick is good. And the Niners going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Off the play fake, Mahomes. He's going to look downfield once again. And the Niners are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. He'll get this into the hands of Debo. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he will score. Debo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Moody now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now, Mahomes. Open man downfield. It is Hopkins. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
First down throw. Mahomes taking a shot for Smith-Schuster. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on one or two of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
Play action here. Mahomes. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And no return on this one. Fair catch signaled for and taken. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Jennings. On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
Third and long. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Now a shot here, deep middle. He gets free. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 83 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. On is Moody to add the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will add one more onto their big lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. He'll start at the 4. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Mahomes. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
And he will finally be taken down. How about that? A really big play as the final one here in the third. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This. First and 10 for Mahomes. He'll look Hopkins' way again. This is also complete. He's got room to roam. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. Here's Pacheco. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge, drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Mahomes. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The field goal unit out here for the Chiefs. This about as short as you can get. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Chiefs will cut into that lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. And this will wind up a Niners first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
I think at this point, Mike, he doesn't care whether they hand it to him, throw it to him. He just wants to be the guy with the ball in his hand when his team needs a big play, and he came through there with a big first.
Here's Purdy on first and 10. That's to his tight end, Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time.
Oh, man. Playmaker's nasty.
Down. So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. First and 10 for Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
That's over the middle and caught by Pierce. On EA Sports after this. Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. Purdy gonna put it up again. He gets this one to Samuel. It's complete. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at it, gauging where the marker is, and getting there to set up 1st and goal. Back to the air is Purdy. Going right back to Samuel. He's got it again. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage.
What an impressive play by this linebacker. I mean, Mike, back in the day, you would never see a linebacker take down a wide receiver in the open field like that. But these guys are tremendous athletes who can really hold their own in space. And he killed that play before it even had a chance to develop.
And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He'll take it at the 12. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. That's caught. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
3 times.